Just a sucker for love. What's up, YouTube? What's up, world? What's up, girl? I know you're listening. Gold teeth glistening. Y'all hit my like, man. Y'all been shouting me on my likes for sure. Severely. Come on in. Be a friend. Tell a friend. We finna talk boxing and having a little fun tonight with it. Shout out to all the packs out there. Shout out to all the trolls out there. Shout out to all the Mexicanos, the black guys, the white guys, everybody that listening to YouTube tonight. What pack y'all smoking on tonight? Ooh-wee. Shout out to all the suckers for love, man. We need them on the channel too, man. I got advice for y'all niggas, man. I'm just a sucker for love, 'cause I got fooled by the pretty face and her skinny waist and the way she tastes. I love her. I love her, man. You on that Lisa Bum going to pack tonight, boy? Hey, man, what's up with this belt, though? What's up with this belt, my nigga? Is y'all feeling that belt? I sure ain't. I told y'all before they even had the little belt, before they even came up with the belt, I ain't feeling this fight on Juneteenth. I like the fight, but not on Juneteenth. That's just my opinion. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Floyd, for putting two niggas against each other on Juneteenth. All the holidays you could put it on. Juneteenth, huh? That was great. Brilliant. Boy, I just don't know, though. This gonna be a great fight, man. I just don't know no more. Yeah, PARTTWICE don't even know no more. I'm just gonna toss it up in the air and put a little money on both of these boys, man. Cause Frank talking real confident. You know, Tank mad at Earl. You know what I'm saying? For saying his fighter was gonna win. That's crazy. But, you know, that's the name of the game, man. You know, somebody got to get turned into a pack. Somebody got to get turned into a pack. Listen, man. Tank ain't concentrating on this boy. I don't think so. What you think? I think Frank Martin is fully locked in on only one person, Tank Davis. He ain't got no outside distractions, my nigga. Listen to me. Listen to my heartbeat, man. I'm telling you, man. You can't just be blinded by the fact that this your favorite fighter, man. You gotta understand the dynamics that's going on in the game, G. Understand what's going on in front of you. Listen and check all the tweets, man. You ain't heard Frank tweeting nothing. That nigga's fully locked in and concentrating solely on Gervonta Tank Davis, man. Abdul Wahid, excuse me. And I know throughout life, man, I've been living a little longer than a lot of motherfuckers. But then you got motherfuckers my age that are still delusional. Like thinking a man is invincible is crazy to me. I understand, you know, Tank over everybody. That's cool. You're supposed to root for your guy. But when you get upset at others that think that the man has a chance, you can't get mad at that. Because it's a possibility. I say it's a possibility. Right? Oh, yeah, I'm firing up that Haney pack. Excuse me. It's real mellow. It don't got a lot of punch to it, you know. Get you just where you need to be for a long life. Pretty sure I'm going to have some trolls about the shit I'm about to say. Really don't matter, man. This is my diary. This is just something that I feel, and I want to get it out there to the public and to the world, and maybe a few decades later they'll hear me. Maybe they'll hit my like then. I'll probably get some likes on this video maybe 30 years from now. And I love that. You say rematch sounds like Tank nervous. No, man, you know, they got to put a rematch clause in effect, man. This ain't Tank doing. This the handlers, baby. The handlers pick Frank Martin over Shakur Stevenson. So the handlers know what they are doing. They know that Frank Martin has only fought in 2 12-round bouts. They know that Frank Martin is a front runner. Just like Tank said. The handlers are the ones that has picked all of Tank Davis' fights. So Tank Davis should win this fight. Now, there's always a wild card. There's always somebody that slips through the cracks. There's always somebody that shouldn't win, but ends up getting a victory. Buster Douglas. Colbert. It's always somebody that slides through the crack, and I just hope and I pray, because I know history. I know history. I know that all throughout history, people have underestimated lesser opponents. No disrespect to Frank Martin, but if you take it like that, I'm sorry. We going by experience now. We're going by hand-eye coordination. We're going by ring generalship. We're going by power. We're going by better footwork. We're going by the better jab. We're going by the better speed. We're going by the better punch placement, which it all possesses with Tank. We're going by the better counterpuncher, which all leads up to Tank winning the fight. And if you're a Shakur Stevenson fan, you do not want Tank to lose, my nigga. And y'all know this is Shakur page. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about Shakur. I feel like he'll beat Tank. But every Shakur fan in the world wants Tank to win. I want Tank to win because I want Shakur Stevenson to be the one that beats Tank Davis. Am I wrong for that? Is a nigga wrong for wanting somebody to win so they can beat him? Because you know if Frank Martin wins, there's a rematch clause. And I told y'all a couple weeks ago that if Frank wins, it's going to be a rematch. And I didn't know if it was a rematch clause, but I say pretty sure enough, if Frank do pull it off, it's going to be a rematch. I said this. It's true. No Milli Vanilli. And I said that's going to hold back a Shakur fight, and I don't want that. I said maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, I'm not sure, I got to go back and check my files. I said I do not want Frank to win because that will bring a rematch and that will hold off a Shakur fight. I don't want that. So I don't know who hating on Tank, but it ain't no Shakur fans. So y'all can get off my dick thinking I'm around here trying to wish bad on Tank. I'm a man and I see what I see. I see Tank Davis on the stationary bike with his cell phone. I see him tweeting and deleting. I see him calling out Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson. Then first he called Shakur Stevenson. I'm gonna fight Shakur. Then he said Lomachenko after he beat Kambosos. Now he back to Shakur Stevenson. Which one is it? Which one is it? If I was Tank Davis, I wouldn't fight no goddamn Shakur Stevenson next. I'm gonna get all the money I can get and stretch you niggas out to the end. But he hear y'all niggas, he emotional. He want to motherfucking prove you niggas wrong. So all these goddamn fights, you ain't been picking your motherfucking fights, now you want to pick it, huh? Well, come on with it, nigga. Pick the right one. But you got Frank Martin and you talking about some goddamn Shakur Stevenson. Ain't that a bitch? Frank sitting back listening to all this shit. And then you got the nerve to get mad at Earl Spence for saying his fighter is gonna win. As he should. Same way niggas get mad at Bill Haney for saying his son is gonna win and beat Tank Davis. As he should. Niggas get upset over the stupidest shit in the world, Craig. It's almost like they suckers. How many of y'all niggas got your bitch running your household? I'm just a sucker for love. 'Cause I got fooled by the pretty face and her skinny waist. And the way she tastes, I love her. I love her, man. I gotta marry her, man. I'm gonna buy a ring and some more shit. That's how y'all sound, man. Episode 1. Mother Hen. Dun 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 dun. At the gym, her son has his first boxing match. Oh, my baby getting ready to fight. This your first fight, baby. You gonna do good. I seen you in the gym. Yeah, mama. You know what I'm saying? There go my opponent right over there, see? Oh, look, he big. Let me go over there and talk to him right quick. Hey, fella, you finna fight my son. Yeah, I'm finna fight your son. I'm finna kill that nigga, too. Oh, don't you hurt my baby. Don't you hurt my baby. Yeah, y'all don't want nobody to hurt your baby. You don't want him to come out in the first 3 rounds and fight hard. I heard your YouTube channels today. Yeah, you talking about, man, that'll be a bad idea if you come out there trying to fight Tank hard. Why you telling Frank Martin that'll be a bad idea to come out there and fight Tank Davis hard? You know goddamn well he a front runner. He can't last no goddamn 12 rounds with no goddamn Tank Davis. That nigga know it. Talking about don't come out there and fight Tank Davis hard. You gonna get knocked out. Well, knock me out then, nigga. Cause I'm coming out hard. And I heard Coach Kenny on the Rise podcast talking about bet 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, cause the Smoothie King. Right back at you. He said, I'm gonna bet round 8, 9, and 10 for Tank and knock Frank out. And what Coach Kenny said, hey man, yeah, I hear you, but you know, spread your bet. Play 1, 2, and 3. I don't miss nothing. I heard it. It's true. What you trying to do some misdirection shit? Because I was going to bet 10, 11, and 12 for Tank. And now you got me wanting to switch my little bet up or just spread it like you said. Because you're going to always give your homeboys the real deal, ain't you? You can't help yourself. You and Coach Calvin always give up the greatest game in the world, man. You got to hit the like, share, and subscribe for the Rise. Shakur Stevenson, he said it. Anybody Shakur spars, he beats. Man, Shakur around here sparring everybody. That's why he beat. That's why he be beating motherfuckers. I know. That's smart. Oh man, Shakur got friends over there. He just trying to make friends and shit. Yeah, that's smart. Keep your enemies close, nigga. Shakur, I don't feel that shit, nigga. Fight Keyshawn. Fuck that. Fight Keyshawn, man. Beat that nigga ass, man. That nigga safe over there under your motherfucking nest and under your wing, nigga. Cause he know he ain't got to fight you. And he know he can't beat you. And you don't want to embarrass him. And you don't want to do your homeboy, your little partners like that, huh? That's flaw. I say that's flawed. I don't like that shit, nigga. Niggas fight their brothers all the goddamn time. That ain't your blood brother, nigga. That's blaspheme, nigga. You's a boxer. You signed up to lace the gloves up, nigga. You got to fight them all. One come all. Fight them all. Big, tall, and small. We ain't born none on this channel, nigga. We ain't sparing nobody over here. Y'all niggas need to mix it up and make the best man win. If you lose, here go the rematch. You think motherfuck that, nigga. I think Tank can beat the nigga in the first fight, but if he do lose, I want to see the rematch because I think he can beat him in the rematch, nigga. Y'all niggas mother hens, man. Y'all don't want to see your boy lose because you know if you lose, you're through, don't you? And these days, times change, man. The boxing game changed, man. These motherfuckers got fake belts. I see why Tank say fuck them belts, nigga. Fuck that fucking... What? Hey, Suleiman, I understand that you trying to get some money, but you really don't understand. I don't think you got nobody in your boardroom that's a real nigga that's gonna advise you, hey, man, that ain't no good idea to get no motherfucking freedom belt for no goddamn Juneteenth for two niggas fighting each other on a black holiday. That's... I don't think that's a good idea, Suleiman. Won't you style it a little different if you're gonna do that? And don't charge them niggas to have it. No. It's all about the money game. Why you think they implemented the motherfucking 12-pound rehydration calls? Not for the Frank fight, but for future fights. Because they got to protect the bag. They see the beef between Floyd and Tank and all that shit. Oh, no. Tank bring and sell out crowds, nigga. We got to do something and implement something. My pockets got to stay greased at all times. Hit my like. Hit my subscribe. Get me up to 1 million subscribers like Willie D. I want to see a M on my bitch one day. Yeah, they let me out the penitentiary. Y'all niggas make fun of niggas coming out the pen, but some niggas come out at the stain, my nigga, with knowledge, man, and learn from their mistakes, man. You niggas are so judgmental about the wrongest shit. You want to judge? Let's judge. Who liked that fucking WBC freedom belt today on YouTube? Who tried to make it seem like it was all gravy? I say the coon's still cooning out here. A coo, I'm cooning. I don't want to see no goddamn nigga. Whoever win that fucking belt need to chunk that bitch in the crowd. Yeah, as soon as whoever they try to get that belt to you, kick that bitch like a field goal. Do something real drastic on TV with that fucking belt if they try to give it to you, Tank. Or Frank. I don't give a fuck who win this shit now, man, because everybody talking shit like everything is just set. There need to be a shake-up in the motherfucking world of boxing. Devin Haney losing was great for boxing, man. It made so many storylines. Then here come the fucking cheating allegations. Oh, man, that just motherfucking just blew the fucking world up. Don't you know if Tank loses to Frank Martin, this shit gonna shake the goddamn Las Vegas to the core? Man, y'all better chill, man. All this prediction and crystal balling and shit like that, man. You listen, man, we was dead wrong. A lot of niggas, not all y'all, a lot of niggas, me personally, was dead wrong about the Earl Spence and the Terence Crawford fight, G. Man, I was for sure Earl Spence was going to beat Terence Crawford the same way that Terence Crawford beat Earl Spence, bro. I had it backwards, bro. And I was like, bro, if he beat him, I don't want him to go up to 154 and fight his homeboys. I want him to stay at 147 and fight Boots. I've been on that shit. I've been saying Earl Spence and Boots. But now look at Boots. He ain't got no fight. Who gonna step up? Cody Crowley, I fucked up. Don't nobody want to fight that nigga. Them the type of fighters I like. I like fighters don't nobody want to fight and everybody ducking. Motherfuckers love fighters that everybody want to fight nowadays, man. It's crazy. And then the fighters that everybody love that, you know what I'm saying, ain't got to fight nobody, they ain't trying to fight nobody, man. At least Ali, motherfuckers wanted to fight Ali, he gave him the wreck. Motherfucker wanted to fight Adrian Broner, man, he gave him the wreck. Adrian Broner called out Floyd in the middle of the fucking ring, man, after a fucking fight. And y'all rooting against Adrian Broner this weekend, man. Ain't that a bitch? Against a motherfucker that paint his nails and talk real feminine like a lady. Y'all actually want that shit to motherfucking be the one to beat AB. Instead of rooting for a comeback so we can see this man get a fight with maybe Devin Haney one day. That'll be great. Remember when he said, "You bitch ass nigga, fight me? We'll be ready." He in shape. He over there with Tank, dog. Fuck that. I love to see niggas on the comeback trail. That's why I fuck with El Rayo. I want him to win. I want him to beat the shit out of Pitbull Cruz. You hear me? Devastating fashion. And go back and get Edwin De Los Santos. Because he caught your ass slipping and rocked your ass. Tighten up your defense. You gonna definitely have to work that defense on Pitbull. And you already know Terrence Crawford gonna beat the shit out of this boy. We already gonna look forward over that fight too, just like everybody looking forward over this Tank Davis fight. But that fight right there is faux show if you ask me. Because Terrence Crawford been through the fire. He beat Earl the Truth Spence. That's all you gotta do for me to tell me you number one. Because that's a bad motherfucker. And niggas still thinking Pandora gonna beat Spence. Ain't that a bitch? Bet your money on him. I wouldn't. I couldn't. That's my dog. Man down, calling everybody out. I told you the type of fighters I like. I like the motherfuckers that come for the wreck, dog. Shakur Stevenson calling shit out. Y'all say he ducked Devin Haney. Ain't that a bitch? Maybe he did, but I bet he'll still beat that nigga ass. I know he want to fight him. That nigga wanted some money. You niggas don't want no money if you don't want to see another motherfucker fight for his money. Can't never get mad at Tank for letting the handlers pay all the motherfucking debt and take all the blame for the heat. We gonna put everybody in your way and you just knock them out, nigga. Well, it's time to go to the front office and say, I want Shakur. I really want this. I want this fight. I don't want you to pick no more fights for me. I don't want you to pick no more fights for me. Y'all got Frank Martin and that motherfucker, man. This might be a wild card. I'm telling you, this nigga, he totally focused on Tank. Tank is focused on Shakur, Devin Haney, Kermel, Floyd Mayweather, Clarissa Shields, the fight fans. Tank got a lot of distraction. His bitch, all kinds of shit, nigga. And Frank Martin is concentrating on one man. You talked about his bitch. You talked about Frank Martin's bitch, man. Don't you know that can get you killed? You can't talk about no nigga bitch, man. That nigga was scared at you at first, man, when you first walked in that gym. And then you just had to say the only thing we got in common is that little chick in here. And that man immediately looked in the crowd for his bitch, man. You can't... Niggas been dying over bitches since the beginning of time. Don't you know this motherfucker probably has a... What's up, head? Hey, DHP, straight up. Don't you know niggas probably was scared of you, but when you said something about that nigga bitch, it probably turned something inside of him that said, I'm gonna kill you. Don't you know, hey, listen, man, that's why a lot of youngsters don't fight no more, because they know they can't fight and they don't want to get beat up in front of the bitches. Niggas got firearms. So, man, listen, man, just go in there and concentrate and I don't know who can really talk to you, because you got too much money to you can't really talk to a nigga with some money, man. Y'all ain't never been around niggas with money, man. You can't tell them niggas nothing. You can't tell you especially a nigga that ain't never had shit and get a brick, a lick. Oh, man. And don't let them be a sucker real easily. Listen, I told y'all, man, easily tricked Negroes are the worst Negroes to ever be around. That's why you got to wrench up trolls sometimes, man, so you can see your enemies, man. Cause listen, man, if there was ever a revolution, and there will be, you know we got to start internal, right? Because they the ones that's going to tell on people like Nat Turner and get them killed. We got to take care of our own first. Because they the ones that's going to turn us in and snitch on us. Man, niggas, I know niggas done told on their mama and said, man, she done live her life. Nigga, what? And that's just the way it is. So, man, listen, man, you can't really get in your feelings about what motherfuckers say, because niggas gonna try to say the most explicit shit out their mouth that they can to you. And if you are weak, you will fall for the bait. A weak motherfucker always fall for the bait. If you can't control your temper, you can't lead nobody. You will always be tricked. Easily tricked Negroes are the reason we are in America if you are a black African American right now. Easily tricked Negroes let these motherfuckers come over there with trinkets and all kinds of shit to trick them, like Shaka Zulu got tricked with Beijing. Gave up all the fight plans and all the territories for his enemies. Sold us off, got us all over. A lot of West African slave traders sold us off and got us sent over here to America until they stopped the Atlantic trade slave. You gotta watch a nigga that'll fall for anything and believe anything you hear. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Look at that fucking belt, man. Don't nobody want no belt if you was a black African American. For real, for real. And you got to pay for it. You got chains on that shit, nigga. Don't nobody want to see no chains. Hey, man, I don't even really like the fact that this a black-on-black fight on Juneteenth. I'd have been okay with him fighting one more Migo or either Lomachenko on June 15th. That would have been cold-blooded. Then we can fight for the freedom belt. Oh, that would have been cold-blooded. Y'all wouldn't have liked that. All the jigaboos and the coons wouldn't have liked that. Yeah, all the jigaboos and the coons would be like, man, that's racist. Shut the fuck up. You bitch-ass niggas on YouTube. You don't see nothing in front of your motherfucking face. They playing with you Negroes. Got two black fighters fighting each other on Juneteenth. A holiday that, whoa, y'all was free a year ago, but here you go. Y'all can go on now. That's our holiday. And you want two niggas to fight each other and kill each other in the first round. I bet you. That's what it was set up for. Thanks, Al. Floyd. Whoever the handlers was that set this fucking fight up. That'd be a good idea, man. Two black fighters on Juneteenth fighting each other for the, you know what I'm saying, on a black holiday. Yeah. Didn't even know Suleiman said, shit, I ain't gonna put my 2 cents in through. I'm gonna make a black holiday belt, a Juneteenth belt, and they're gonna pay me for this mother sucker. No, the fuck you won't. Yeah, okay, give me that belt after I beat somebody's ass. I'm gonna kick that bitch like a field goal. Right in the goddamn crowd. Right on Suleiman's face. I don't want that weak ass shit, and I ain't paying for it. Fuck this belt, and I'm gonna say it on the microphone. Oh man, Suleiman be making all kinds of belts for everybody. I don't give a fuck. You don't know about no niggas. Keep making the belts for your peoples. Let a nigga make a belt for some niggas. Don't you make no mother loving belt for me. I don't need it. Hot tamale, weenie, wally, ham, smoked sausage, pecan, macaroni, French fried fish, beans, barbecue, lettuce, reddish, onions, and bacon, and ice cream on top. Face ass niggas. If any nigga like that belt on YouTube today, that shows the coonism is strong in America. Because ain't nobody that is woke gonna not see the bullshit that is in play in front of your face. Please. Two niggas. Boy, you better beat Frank Martin. That's all I got to say right there on that. Now we can move on to anything else, cause nigga, if you lose, that rematch gonna have to be I don't know, man. We already heard BFTB talking about he gonna make 30 videos in 30 days about you, boy. That's gonna be terrible. That's gonna be Charles Barkley terrible, cause you a very emotional man. At the age of 30. Ain't you 30 yet? It's too old to be that emotional. You gotta learn how to control that rage. It's gonna be the death of you. Your detriment. I had to learn it the hard way. 192 months in the federal penitentiary. Thanks, Trump, for passing the criminal justice reform bill, getting me out a little bit early and knocking off my probation. Now I can be out here and talk this shit in the YouTube streets. And I meant what I said when I said what I said. I say it again like I said it then. Cause ain't no shame in my game. I do my thing from Frisco to Maine, from San Fran to Japan. It's all about the money game with me. Hit my like, hit my subscribe. Get me up to 1 million subscribers. Touch on my Cash App. It's at the top of the screen. PARTTWICE on all platforms. We don't play that shit, man. We got real certified hitters on our team, man. We finna try to make movies with these niggas before they die. Y'all gotta fuck with me. I'm trying to go back to Duval now, man. I gotta go visit my mother, man. We trying to film this shit, man. There's too much game within us, man. Before we leave this earth, man, we're gonna put all the content we can on this bitch. You hear me? It's just the start with me, because I'm the leader. I always been the leader. Ever since I came to the city. Young niggas been looking up to me, my nigga. And I hate the fact they did that, because my mind wasn't right back then when I was a youngster. And I led niggas to destruction. Hustling. Getting money, gunplay, all that stupid ass shit, robberies. That's how we started out. But now look at me, telling the youth not to do that shit. Ain't that a bitch? You'll get there one day. I still love the trap music. I still love the drill music. I just know that shit backwards. And I know them niggas ain't killers without them drugs. When they get you in the holding tank and all them motherfucking drugs, Ralph, nigga. Yeah, nigga, you sober now and you cold as fuck, you crying for your mama. Mama? Yeah, you niggas will tell on the whole goddamn team, sink the whole motherfucking ship. We're sitting on YouTube faking like y'all some certified G's, man. That's why I be listening, but I don't like to comment on a lot of you guys' channels, man. Because I heard you guys before, when y'all be the main ones telling on everybody in federal court, going to the grand jury. All that lunchtime on the cell, on the goddamn phone on the wall, acting like you're talking to a bitch, but you're really talking to the agent. Talking about you going back on the appeal. Nigga, you going back to tell on somebody. And when you come back, you still got your your motherfucking paperwork. But nigga, what about your docket sheet, though? You still strong in trial and got 30 years. But I want to see your docket sheet, nigga, because you done went back Talking about you went to get some time back. Fuck out of here. All the nigga come out of prison done told on the whole team he still got the plug. They'll still buy dope from that nigga. And love him. And a kill for these pussy niggas. Fuck out of here, nigga. I don't listen and subscribe to no bitch ass shit like that. If you gonna be a square, be a square. That's what I prefer. But if you gonna be a gangster, don't motherfucking tell on your homeboys. You gotta go to the penitentiary and do your time like a G. A couple decades here, a couple decades there. You might get you a female CO, my nigga, and get you some pussy inside. Or work your way down and do like me, my nigga, and get to a camp and you can run off and get you some pussy as long as you come back. Well, a lot of you niggas gonna tell on your homeboys, my nigga, even if they treat you better than anybody ever treated you in your life. So you think I give a fuck about what you think about what I think about a boxer? Y'all niggas ain't real. You don't even know what real is. You never even faced death. And the ones that did face death, you still around here living foul, you crazy. These are boxers. These are men. These motherfuckers are not invincible. Somebody gonna get turned into a pack and that's what it is. Y'all say it's gonna be Frank. I don't know no more. Cause it look like Frank is only concentrating on Tank Davis, but Tank Davis is concentrating on Frank, Shakur, Devin, Ryan, Floyd, Clarissa, the fight fans, Alana, and all the bitches. You got AB and that bitch kicking it with him. You got motherfucking distractions everywhere, nigga. And it's upset season. Shakur, you see this shit, you better tighten up talking about you finna go in there and knock Artem out. Man, I don't want to see that shit. I want to see you piece them up like you always do. Run on these niggas like them niggas hate you to do. Keep on winning, nigga. Don't change your style for these puss-ass niggas, man. That's what happened to motherfucking Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, nigga, don't be changing your style up on these puss-ass niggas. That's what happened to Devin Haney. Yeah, man, don't be changing your motherfucking style up on these puss-ass niggas. And it better not happen to Tank, dog. Because just like BFTB, talking about he gonna make 30 videos in 30 days. Nigga, I might make 100 videos in 2 days. Because, boy, y'all all got some time stamps out this world. All I got to do is just eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Pick a motherfucking video and screen record that bitch on how y'all was talking all that shit, my nigga. And it's gonna be oh so funny how I put this shit down with my prolific mind and my prolific editing skills. I'm going to drink a beer, smoke a J, concentrate, and have fun. Making fun of Tank Davis, especially if it is a terrible ass whooping. Oh, yeah, man, because nigga, if Shakur lose, woo-wee. I'm talking about the Navajo Indians gonna pop out the grave. And nigga, they gonna be around that bitch singing spirituals just to make fun of Shakur. They gonna be out that bitch talking about some Shakur, we must destroy you. Oh, so Tank, man, you better tighten up, nigga, yeah. You ain't concentrating on no Frank Mom, man. That's an easy victory for you, man. That's gonna be a motherfucking 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's gonna be a 1, 2, 3. Ain't nothing to it. You gonna hit him with the counter and knock him out like Leo Santa Cruz, remember? I heard somebody say you was gonna get him out there like Leo Santa Cruz, man. Yeah, I remember I was listening to a YouTube and I heard them say they was gonna get him out there like Leo Santa Cruz, bro. They say Tank gonna knock that man out with an uppercut, bro. 3rd round. Hold up. Boy? Nah. I don't know what y'all know about boxing, right? But y'all know what a front runner is, right? Zab Judah was a front runner. And Frank Martin is a front runner, y'all. Is it one of them fights? Let me go outside. Everybody in here sleep. Gotta be respectful to the house. Niggas going to work around here. You hear me? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Is Frank Martin the front runner? Hit that chat. I'm just asking the question. Is Frank Martin the front runner? Because Tank said he a front runner. I heard him say it. It's true. We finna break this shit down, my nigga. You gotta interact with me though, homie. I see you listening. You know. Sometimes them big YouTube channels be sneaking up in this motherfucker stealing content and shit, man. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing new under the sun. You can't steal nothing from me that ain't been said before. Everything I done said done been said before, homie. I just asked the question though. Is Frank Martin the front runner? And anybody, if you know what a front runner is he that? You want to talk some boxing, man. Niggas always talking a lot of shit and getting in their feelings and shit. You say, yep, but underestimating an opponent can get you hurt, so Frank better watch out. You say Frank better watch out? Or you mean Tank better watch out? I'm about to say, G, because I don't think Frank Martin is concentrating on his bitch right now. I think that nigga is only concentrating on Frank Martin. I mean, Tank Davis, I meant. You got me switching and flipping the names up and shit. I think Tank Davis is concentrating on too many people, dog. And niggas don't want to admit that. Ain't that a bitch? So if you believe that Frank Martin is a front runner, you know what a front runner do, right? A front runner get off in the beginning of the fight, man. Zab Judah dropped Floyd, and the referee did not call that as a drop, bro. I want you to know what type of adrenaline you would have got if the referee would have started counting Floyd. Oh, yeah, you'd have got an 8 count, nigga. Oh, man, you would have came back and tried to finish Floyd if you would have. Man, yeah. But shit happened for a reason. Floyd is a motherfucking top of the line Hall of Famer and has the pedigree and he has the chin and the fortitude and the ring generalship to outlast that shit, man. You know? Took devastating shots from Shane Mosley and came back and fought back hard. You know? So Floyd, man, should be respected, G. You say, yeah, Frank was nervous once Tank said his bitch. Hey, listen, I told you, bro. You can't talk about a nigga bitch, dog. That's off limits, man. And you can do it because you a man. A man can say anything he want, right? But you got to know niggas been dying about bitches since the beginning of time, homie. I'm telling you, G. And that nigga probably was scared of Tank when he first walked in the room because he was shaking a little bit. I seen it. Remember when he first walked up on Frank? That nigga was shaking a little bit because his attitude and his whole spirit and his demeanor changed when he seen that nigga walk up. But once they got behind that little table and shit, and they was like, man, that nigga ain't got shit in common with me with that little chick. That nigga Frank immediately looked in the crowd, nigga. looking for his bitch. That nigga was looking for his bitch. He wanted to make sure that hoe was not being tampered with. So he might love her. And if you got a bitch that you love, man, a lot of niggas will kill for they bitch and will die for they bitch, man. So I don't know how that nigga feel about his bitch. I just know that nigga probably got a different spirit in his heart now. You shouldn't have never said nothing about that nigga bitch. And that's what made me change my mind about this fight. I ain't gonna lie, that little stupid ass shit right there, y'all don't care how petty y'all think it is, man. I said it and I made a video about that shit, bro. Because I seen niggas die about bitches before, bro. Not just on fucking Instagram and fucking Twitter, bro. You say he was, bro, might bug up on the fight. Listen, bro, I heard Coach Kenny, shout out to the Rise Podcast. Y'all go like and subscribe to them. I heard Coach Kenny say bet round 1, 2, and 3. Why are you telling nigga to bet 1, 2, and 3? And he over there telling you he gonna bet 8, 9, and 10. He like, all right, but just spread your bet and bet 1, 2, 3. Cause they know Frank Martin the front runner, my nigga. They know he gonna come out that bitch swinging, my nigga. Man, listen, G. I don't give a fuck. They say Tank got the smaller gloves, now it's gonna hurt worse. Well, nigga, don't you remember Frank Martin saying he hurt Tank with the big gloves too? So he got smaller gloves too. Niggas don't be thinking about both sides. That's why my name PARTTWICE, nigga. I think on both sides. I think I put my mind in both fighters. You got to put your head in both men's minds. You know what I'm saying? Pause, no diddy. You know I ain't going to say that no more. I'm an OG. I talk like that. And matter of fact, nigga, I feel like you say they going to beat each other. That's what I think, bro. Bro, that's what I think, my nigga. I think it's going to... I hope this nigga Frank... Listen, my girl, right? Her son picked Ryan Garcia to beat Devin Haney, right? And so I asked him, who you think gonna win this fight? I don't know if he a hater or not when he said Frank Martin. And I asked him why. And he was like, he think that the man been working on his cardio so he can last long and go 12 rounds with Tank. Because he be hearing me say Frank Martin ain't never did number 2 12-round fights. So I just, you say Frank going to come out there emotional and get caught. That's another possibility. That's another possibility, but like I said, man, hey, man, what if Tank get caught with some shit? If he a front runner, he gonna come out efficient. Especially when you fighting somebody like, shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars. There was a time where they could have went to the Super Bowl, man. But they used to play up to their competition, bro. Now, they play somebody sorry, they gonna play sorry. You know motherfuckers like that. When you play somebody good, you play all your might. Look at how when the motherfuckers win the Super Bowl and then they get their ring ceremony, even in the NBA, and then the team they play next, they be trying to beat them niggas, even if they the sorriest team in the league, bro. Niggas gonna get a game just cause you who you are. Man, you know how much glory Joe Frazier got when he dropped Ali? Ali got right up, but if it was 12-round fights back then, I think Ali would have won that fight. But it was a 15-rounder. He caught him in the 15-rounder. Y'all don't be remembering that, though. The historians don't do their job. Y'all be, hey, listen, man, Frank Martin is a man, dog. You hear me? Frank Martin is a man, dog. He ain't no little boy. And niggas acting like little children, man. And I like the fact that he went over there with Earl, man. Earl is no nonsense. I don't give a fuck because he got beat up by Terrence Crawford. That's Terrence Crawford, nigga. Y'all niggas crazy, man. Nigga, Tank Davis in trouble, man. I'm just gonna say it. That nigga in trouble, man. He better go on and like Coach Kenny said, go on get him up out of there. But nigga, what if that nigga Frank Martin did really work on his stamina and his cardiovascular and his endurance to go 12 rounds, bro? Don't you know that'll be terrible if he starts boxing and catching Tank with vicious shots because he has power? Like, we don't know what game plan Frank Martin gonna come with. But I know he gonna be swinging with the same power that he swung with all his other fights. And he be hurting motherfuckers. And Frank Martin does have speed. I think he has more speed than Hector Garcia. What you think? As far as foot-wise? Man, who Tank said his hardest fight was? Y'all remember? I remember. I made a video about it. I want to see if y'all can get it in the chat. Who Tank Davis out his own mouth say his hardest fight was? Say it in the chat right now. I give you 30 seconds, man. I'm rolling up anyway. Who Tank Davis said was his hardest fight? Anybody in the chat? Can anybody type that name in the chat? His hardest fight. Who did he think was his toughest fight? Not Pedraza. I'm going to give you a clue. It wasn't Pedraza. He did not say Pedraza. Don't put Pedraza in my chat. Please. Thank you. Por favor. Muchas gracias. All that there. Y'all ready? Niggas ain't got no patience. Motherfucker, 2024 Google heads ain't shit. Ryan Garcia. Ain't that a bitch? That's who Tank Davis said was his toughest opponent. Nobody want to talk about that? I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying? I said Tank Davis said out of his own mouth that Ryan Garcia was his toughest fight. I said Ryan Garcia. You talking about Pitbull. I'm talking about what Tank said. I ain't talking about what you think, Slowpoke. You see, that's why your name's Slowpoke. Because you ain't even listen to the question. I said, what fighter did Tank Davis say was his toughest opponent? And he said Ryan Garcia. I'm lying? Yeah, I know that's right. Right after the fucking Ryan Garcia fight, he said it. In the fucking post fight. Yeah. So, hey man, I'm pretty sure Frank Martin beat the shit out of Ryan Garcia. I don't know. That's what I would pick. I would bet my money with. What you would bet with? You say, hell no, that's crazy. He said that Tank a clown like, and for capping like that, the fight, I seen him struggle with the Aztec dude, he moved up. I'm just saying what the man said, bro. I made a video about it with him saying it on the video. They asked him after the fight, who was your toughest fight? Was it Ryan Garcia or who? He was like, yeah. Ryan Garcia was my toughest fight. I'm just going by what. Hey, listen, I know what toughest fight looked like to me. This toughest fight to me looked like the Mario Barrios fight. Or the Hector Garcia fight before the Meek Millie started acting silly. You can go between those two fights. You say Tank need his father to come out of retirement with the electrical for lying like that. Listen, man, if he was lying, why niggas don't be checking Tank for lying, bro? Like, nigga, y'all check everybody else but your homeboy. Ain't that a bitch? You'll let your homeboy beat a bitch up in front of you. Yeah, you'll let him beat up a bitch in front of you, man. Niggas ain't shit. I don't respect that shit, nigga. And you ain't checking that shit. I'm checking Shakur. That's my guy, so I check him. Y'all gotta check your guy. So a nigga don't have to check him. You say Mario and Hector and Pitbull forehead was... Hey, listen. That Pitbull fight, go back and rewatch that shit, dog. He beat Pitbull, but that nigga hurt his hand in the 10th round, not the 6th. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. They talking about he hurt his hand in the fucking 6th round. You lying, nigga. We detected that in the 10th round, buddy, because we seen you grit your teeth. I ain't saying you a Tank fan. Hey, listen, I'm a boxing fan, G. Niggas always say, I'm a boxing fan, but you don't never check your favorite fighter. A nigga talking about, I be checking him. But when you check him, you don't be using the foul language like you use with other fighters. You call Shakur a pussy nigga. When you check your so-called fighter, man, he need to go on and chill with that, man. A T. Yeah, that's flawed to me, you know. I'ma check everybody the same way I check everybody, nigga. If Shakur get his ass beat, I'ma make funny videos about him. If Tank get his ass beat, I'ma make funny just like I did Devin. That's part of the game, nigga. I told you I got hit by a fucking car and flew about 4-5 feet in the air, nigga. Once they found out I was okay, man, my homeboy made fun of me for about 3-4 months straight, nigga. Talking about how high I flipped up in the air. Talking about I look like a superhero. Fuck out of here, nigga. I was ready to fight, nigga. That's just part of the game, nigga. You can't get over that shit. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, man. Please, man. Too emotional for me, man. It's just too much, man. It's like, come on. This is supposed to be a sport. This is a sport, nigga. And niggas done made it into some serious shit. Like, cause y'all ain't getting none of that money these niggas getting, man. How is y'all... Listen, man. They talking about some Earl Spence and what's the nigga name? Derrick James. All they money issues, what they got going on. Bruh, I was taught a long time ago that if your money ain't in the pot, don't even worry about what they got going on with that shit. Let them niggas handle that shit. Oh, here go my key. I don't even like to talk on that shit, nigga. Because you don't know if Derrick James trying to finesse. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know if Earl Spence on some bullshit. You don't know what's going on because you on the outside looking in. So how you gonna judge that situation, nigga? I ain't finna pay a nigga I already paid. And if I ain't got paid from the nigga, then yeah, it's all good. I supposed to sue the nigga. But we don't know. We just outside looking in, talking about going out what another nigga said. Nigga, I don't know. I ain't got no money in the pot, so I definitely don't know. That nigga don't owe me no money. And I don't owe him shit. So how the fuck I know what's going on? Man, please. That shit be amazing me, man, how niggas don't be thinking like men no more, man. I think the world done got feminized on purpose. Because you can control a whole bunch of bitches, but you can't control a whole bunch of niggas. But now you can. Because niggas think like bitches. You know? Ain't that a bitch? I be trying to give game to the young black youth, but any kind of youth can listen to me. Because it's really for the fatherless children. I got a playlist say, how to be a man in 30 days, man. Nobody was really watching it, right? But a lot of grown men can really go back and watch that shit. Because, you know, I have to listen to myself sometimes because I be falling off. You know, when I say I'm going to do something, I procrastinate. And that's not a real man. Whenever you say something, you got to play it. You can't. That's why you need to be a less talkative man if you're not going to be serious about what you say. You know, that's why it don't pay to be all rah, rah, rah. Because you might say something you can't take back, right? I've done it thousands of times. And it caused real bad situations. So you live and you learn, man, and you learn from the best. The niggas that fucked up the most are the ones you want to learn from, right? You see the niggas with the money and the cars, man, that's cool. You want to learn how they did it, that's cool. But learn about the niggas that fucked up and see why they fucked up, and then you take the best of both worlds, man, and make yourself into a better man or a better woman, you know. I see a nigga get shot on 3rd Street, man. I'm really not finna go on 3rd Street unless you a dummy. And be like, man, what happened over here last night? Oh, man, Lil Rico was over here talking shit, man. Them niggas came through, man, and stopped. Oh, man, who that is? Pop, 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 pop. Now you gone. But you was over there trying to find out what happened on 3rd Street, and you just got shot on 3rd Street. Instead of sitting your ass at the house and watching the news. They was going to play it. Now they playing it about you right now. They smoking you right now. Just like I'm smoking that Handy Pack. Excuse me. But anyway, yeah, man, it could be a rematch. Because I think it's going to be an early night for somebody. And, boy, y'all keep talking about these big-ass gloves and sparring, right? Hear me out. You talking about them big-ass gloves and sparring, right? And how Tank gonna have the small gloves, and it's gonna really hurt Frank Martin this time, right? Well, I recall the sparring stories from a lot of, well, everybody say nobody disputes that Frank hurt Tank. So imagine him with some smaller gloves. Excuse me. It's all for your imagination. You have to close your eyes and imagine Frank with the smaller gloves also. And you know, another reason I picked Frank to lose is because he was capping like a motherfucker. Yeah, he was capping on that sparring. Hey, Frank, you was capping on that sparring, bro. You capped big time. You capped big time, and I caught you, and I that's my curse. That's why y'all need to subscribe to me. Because I be catching the shit that niggas just, I don't know why. There's something wrong with my mind, man. But when you said that you didn't have any gloves and you used Floyd Mayweather's gloves, that was cool. But you had the nerve to say that, oh, it was just another day of sparring. I ain't look at him like he was Tank Davis. That was cap. That was capital CAP. Nobody goes in the ring with Tank Davis and it's just another day in sparring. Please. Who do you think you're talking to? The sheep? Or you think you Bill Haney? You can just talk and say anything and dumb mother lovers believe it. So it's the face of boxing. It's true. Yeah, Dad, I am the face of boxing. No. So when you said that you got in the ring with Tank in sparring, we're supposed to believe your mindset was it was just another day. And we're not supposed to believe that Tank's mindset was, who the fuck is this nigga? Oh, he just another motherfucker I'm finna knock out, and didn't take you serious. And you took him serious and caught him with a clean punch and staggered him probably because after he got staggered, you said it turned into a fight. The man asked you about his power, and you said you were numb and didn't really feel it. Cap. Three caps in a story that was true. Ain't that a bitch? Because you did hurt Tank with the big gloves, and it did turn into a fight. But you did not get into the ring with Tank thinking it was just another sparring match. You came in there trying to hurt Tank. And that's what you're going to do on Juneteenth, just like all we expect. And that's why Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin and everybody in the gym that is training you are training you for early knockout. Because if you always listen to the Rise podcast, Coach Kenny doesn't always give up the game. It's usually Coach Calvin when he gave it up because he was hurt and laying on his side and needed something to say. And all it took was his brother, Smoothie King. Right back at you. Telling you he was going to bet his money on 8, 9, and 10 for a knockout. And you said, sir, that's cool, but spread your bet for 1, 2, and 3. Coach Calvin wasn't there. I really wish he was. Because he would have did just like in the church, like he always do. Amen. He would have replied with a hallelujah. I know he would have. But the Smoothie King just backed you up and say, oh, shit. Oh, shit. I know what that means. I know what it means, too. Because Tank said it. Tank said, you ain't nothing but a front runner. And I know about that body. Remember? I don't forget nothing. That's my curse. He said, you a front runner, Frank Martin. And I know about that body work. Because I remember Artem was touching you all 10 rounds. And the only reason he really, I think, in my opinion, that Artem lost to Frank Martin is because you caught him with a clean shot. Well, it wasn't really clean. You caught him kind of flush with the thumb, and it made him go to a knee. And people thought it was a flush shot, but that was a fucking thumb shot. And it dropped him to his knee. And it tipped the scales for you, brother. Everything happens for a reason. You had a bad night. Your excuse was that you were on your feet the night before and the whole day before the fight. And you were off and you had a bad night. You can't have a bad night against Tank. And I don't think you will, because everybody rises to the occasion when they're in the ring with the best. And Tank is the best right now. So I don't think that Mike Tyson thought that Buster Douglas was going to do what he did to him. Had him looking for his mouthpiece, y'all. I was devastated. I was a youngster when I watched that fight. I watched it with my uncles, God bless the dead. I couldn't believe it. I was very mad at the referee because he gave Mike Tyson the long count when he knocked Buster Douglas down. And when they commenced the fighting, he went back to beating on Mike Tyson's ass because Buster Douglas was beating on Mike Tyson's ass from round 1. It just so happened that Mike finally caught his ass. But that goddamn ref and that goddamn Bobby Brown partying with Mike Tyson the night before, snouting up and fucking with all these punk ass bitches. That's what the excuse we gave Mike Tyson. What kind of excuse they gonna give Tank, dog? Because he beefing with Clarissa, he beefing with Floyd, he beefing with motherfucking Shakur, he beefing with Devin, he over there talking shit with Ryan, and he snatched the chain off Ryan in the club, and the year before that he was talking about Ryan was cycling off some fucking dope. That's why he didn't take a fucking tune-up to fight me. Niggas are making fun of Shakur for motherfucking being cool with Devin, even though he don't like him. But I thought you ain't like Ryan Garcia Tank. And all that bullshit. Throw him in the goddamn water, nigga, if you keep on with that flow shit. El Taliban. Don't turn into El Taliban pack. Y'all ain't never smoked none of that pack before, did you? You don't even know who El Taliban is. With his slick ass. Oh, he was fucking with all the bitches. He had all the dope. Yeah, he got all the dope from the cartel. Talking about they got took by the goddamn Coast Guard. Or he got took by the Coast Guard. A nigga told on him. And they pushed his ass into the ocean, never to be found again. Seafood, a platter. Go. Hell of a way to die. You can't drink all that water. You get pushed in the ocean and you tied up, man, you can't drink all that water. How long you think you gonna live? You might as well go on and take a deep breath as soon as you get in there. What you think, a whale gonna come back like in the Bible and swallow you up and spit you out on land? You gonna turn into a pack, nigga. Anybody can get it, nigga. Don't you know how many killers got killed by killers? You ain't the only motherfucker that can kill. You think you's indestructible? Man, please. Even the greatest fall sometimes. Ain't nobody Floyd can pick his motherfucking fights in the twilight of his career. Floyd took all his tough fights early on. Pretty boy. Floyd ruined Tank Davis. Floyd Mayweather ruined Gervonta Tank Davis. Floyd Mayweather got Tank at a young age, brought him in, gave him the tutelage, trained him how to fight the style against the Mexican style fight. So all the fights they put in front of Tank, the handlers that is, are styles that cater to Tank's style. The come forward style. Step back, counter, knock him out. He has power, wonder working power. In the blood of his hand. He can knock you out. Real shout nigga, center to gravity. Hand-eye coordination, quick. Street nigga, hard. But you cater to that style, and that's the only style that you fight is motherfuckers that come forward and you get into a ring with a motherfucker that can come forward but can go backwards, lateral, side to side, pivot, the same things that you can do, then it's a great fight. It's a fight that is a grudge match because of the sparring. It's a match that might come down to who really is concentrated and locked in the most. Because I done seen motherfuckers come into a fight that wasn't supposed to win all the time. Canelo got 2 losses and 2 draws, and he is still the face of boxing. Never rematch Floyd. Never rematch Bivol. But rematch Triple G. Will we see a rematch if Frank Martin beats Tank? Bad. Because we ain't seen no Earl Spence rematch with Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford beat Earl Spence. Bad. You hear me? And I just pray, man, that y'all don't understand this shit done happened before, man. And Buster Douglas, he beat Tank. Oh, damn, I ain't mean to say Tank, because they be comparing Tank to Mike Tyson a lot. But he beat Mike Tyson bad, man. That was terrible. That was Charles Barkley terrible when I seen that. Every time, I don't even like watching that fight on the replay. I've got one of my videos. I don't even watch my own video with that shit. How Buster Douglas did that shit to him. And turn around and get beat the fuck up by Holyfield. Leaning in with a fake-ass uppercut. No defense at all. Ain't no way in the world Mike Tyson supposed to lost to that man, but he did. And never got a rematch. Situations, that's cool. At least he rematched Holyfield. Lennox Lewis. Ain't no coward. We ain't ducking no wreck, right? Tank ain't ducking no wreck, right? Talk to me. You know, it's okay. You know, it's okay to say that, man, listen, man, Shakur might go in there and get beat by Tank, man, but I still want to see it. That's to the Shakur fans. It's okay. You ain't got to be like, man, it's 100% fact that Shakur beat Tank, nigga. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, men are men, dog. You got a gun, right? I got a gun, right? If you beefing with me, nigga, I can kill you. But guess what? It's a possibility that you can kill me. And then guess what? It's a possibility that we can shoot at each other and kill both our ass at the same time, bro. That don't make you a bigger killer than me. Because you got a firearm. But we both can die. I can be the scariest nigga you ever met in your life. And you can be shaking in your boots when I walk in your presence. You pull your firearm, I'm dead. No matter how bad I am. Every man bleed, is what I'm saying, man. Ain't nobody invincible. Ain't no super nigga out there. I wrote that book when I was in the penitentiary. It's a mind state, man. Where your mind at, nigga? Fuck around and lose, man. You know them niggas already got a video with Bill Haney talking about where that tank pack at? I'ma send you some of it. I got that tank pack. Don't you know that shit finna go super viral now? If you lose to Frank Martin, bro. Cause that's on a few of my videos. And I ain't gonna do them a remix that shit, nigga. Let me get some. Where the tank pack at? I got some of that. I'm gonna sing you some. Remember that video with Bill Haney, man? Bill Haney funny as shit, bro. I don't know why y'all don't liking Bill Haney, man. That's crazy. We know that nigga cap. I just come up in a different era. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't be getting all in my feelings when niggas be doing dumb shit, dog. Like, when I be hearing Floyd capping and acting like a bitch, that shit funny to me because I know niggas like him. When I be seeing Bill Haney lying and shit, I be knowing that nigga lying. I be knowing that nigga capping, man. I know he just putting on, trying to make you niggas mad. So it's funny to me. When I be watching BFTB and that nigga be calling and telling y'all niggas to suck his dick, that shit funny to me because y'all niggas be really getting mad at this nigga, man. This nigga retarded. When I be listening to Blue Blood and I be hearing the motherfucking sound effect, he done fixed that bitch perfect now, nigga. Ooh, you ain't heard that shit lately, nigga? Oh, he done got that bitch mixed into the soundboard now. Y'all niggas in trouble. I had to turn my motherfucking headphones down. That bitch was like, wah, wah. I was like, oh, shit. He done figured it out. But it's funny to me. But he still be kicking some shit, though. It's funny, man. It's entertainment, man. Southpaw entertainment. All that shit. I wish he would have clicked that link. Blue Blood said he had the link and he ain't click it, man. I know what Southpaw would have said, though. He would have been cussing that nigga out. That's what he do. But it's funny to me. That shit be getting y'all mad. That be making me laugh. When I be reading the chats and niggas be getting mad at each other in the chats. Oh, man. A nigga asked for my address. I say, brother. Bro, I said, brother, you want my address? I said, I'll give you my address, bro. But if I don't see you on that camera with some beer and some bitches with you, I'm gonna put these firearms on you. And you get past these cameras, you a bad motherfucker. I'm paranoid. I'm trying to stay out the penitentiary, man. Them cracker gave me 192 months in the federal penitentiary, nigga. And I wasn't only on the street for about 4 years because I had just got out the state penitentiary, nigga. And before that, I was in DDC. Youth, YO. All my fucking life, nigga. I'm trying to stay the fuck out, man. I done learned my lesson, man. I don't want no trouble. You pussy ass niggas always want to be gangsters and shit, man. That's the dumbest shit in the world. That's backwards. The gangster rap, all that shit. I wrote all that shit, my nigga, because I ain't know. But that's what, man, listen, man. I ain't finna get off into that shit, but that's what the boxers doing. That's how the boxers portraying the shit now. These niggas thugged out, right? So, look at Adrian Broner. I fuck with AB, my nigga, but come on, G. You know what I'm saying? You was a boxer, nigga, that came up out the streets. You came up out the streets, though. You supposed to left the streets. There, it's cool to represent, nigga, but no, don't be telling people you got bodies, nigga, even if it's true. He can always play it off and be like, I was just capping, man. I'm a boxer, I'm an entertainer. I was just trying to sell a fight. But come on, man, we know you got cases. Chill out. Man, I hope he beat the shit out of motherfucking Blood Club. I don't never say his last name. I hope he beat the shit out of that punk ass bitch. That nigga, man, that nigga be fruity as hell on the press conference. You don't see his ass, bro? How a nigga gonna root for that shit and try to root against AB because they just hating on AB, my nigga? That's some hoe shit, my nigga. That's what the bitches do. You know? That's what the bitches do. We don't do what the bitches do on here. He painting his nails, dog. Like, listen, real niggas don't paint their motherfucking nails, dog. I'm sorry, dog. I don't give a fuck if you a Tank fan or none of that shit, nigga. If you paint your nails, that's some new shit to me. You hear me? I don't give a fuck what you say. Ain't no damn nigga in my corner gonna ever get away with painting their nails. I clip my motherfucking nails and clean them bitches, but I ain't finna paint them mother lovers. You hear me? And if you paint your nails, cool. You can be fruity. You can put lime green on them bitches. You know what I'm saying? The industry did that on purpose, homie. Everything is happening for a reason. Don't think that statement ain't true for everything happened for a reason. I told you, man. If they can listen, you can control a whole bunch of women. But it's hard to control a whole bunch of men unless you got them brainwashed. Unless you dumb them down. Unless you feminize them by the food or the weed or whatever the fuck they doing to the water. Or I don't know what the fuck is going on. We got women acting like men now, and we got men acting like bitches now. I don't know if it's the shit they shooting up in the babies when they come out the pussy. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. All I know is it's happening, G. And I'm wrong for even saying that it's happening. I'm wrong for even saying, hey, man, these niggas are acting like bitches more than usual. And these bitches are acting like niggas more than usual. It's not a phenomenon. Nothing is coincidence. I don't believe in that. Niggas wearing purses. This is nothing. This is intentional. Don't you know they be paying them young niggas to wear they fashion? So they might send them a whole bunch of shit and they'll pay them. You gotta wear that shit, nigga. Look at Tyrese pussy ass wore that fucking dress at that fucking Academy Awards show. Whatever the fuck that award was. He wore that red fucking dress. That was a fucking dress, nigga. Shit diddied out like a motherfucker, Joe. Like, what happened to the days when motherfuckers just kept that shit in the closet? Y'all should have kept that shit in the closet like R. Kelly said. You heard what they said about Kanye. He doing that shit on purpose to keep them people off him. Play like you crazy, they won't kill you. Kanye getting money off them white folks with all that fruity ass fashion, man. Them folks buying that shit. Y'all looking, niggas look at that shit crazy, but them folks buying that shit, bro. A nigga getting plenty of money. You hear me? So he gotta keep his shit up. He got child support. Them Kardashians, man, them motherfucking hoes vicious. They put that good head game on you. It couldn't be the pussy, man. Ray J, everybody done ran through that bitch. It's just a symbol that bitch represent money, and she probably suck a dick like a motherfucking top-notch prostitute. Guaranteed. Man, but that's not no military secret, homie. Y'all seen Justin Bieber in the club. It looked like he was snorting cocaine off the football player dick. What's that nigga name? Odell Beckham. That pussy nigga. Came up looking all suspicious and shit. What you kneel down in front of a fucking 6'5"? How tall that bitch ass nigga is? What you kneeling down in a fucking club surrounding everybody looking like, oh shit, you got caught? Come on, man. Nigga, I'm just saying, I can't prove it, but nigga, we got a third eye over here. You know. We ain't never fuck with Justin Bieber anyway. We heard that video when he was talking about niggas. You a culture vulture, and you let Diddy poke you at a young age. Yeah, he was doing something in the club. I can't say he was sucking dick, but they say he was snorting cocaine off a nigga dick. Ain't that a bitch? That was the rumor. That's some wild shit, bro. They say they've been grooming Justin Bieber, bro. They've been grooming that man since he was a baby boy. You seen the video talking about, what we gonna do later on, Diddy? What you wanna do? Let's go get some bitches. My man. The fuck out of here. He's too young to get some bitches. Diddy, man, listen, Diddy is a monster. Everything you can think about Diddy is true. He got Tupac killed, all that shit, G. Tried to get him killed in New York, and that shit failed. But got him killed in Cali after the Mike Tyson fight. That was successful. The $1 million check. The feds been on Diddy. That's why Diddy fucked up. Because of the Tupac shit. They knew that's what they was gonna get. Remember they raided Keefe D house? And Keefe D got locked up a long time ago? Oh, Keefe D told everything, nigga. That's what bum rusting started all this shit. Keefe D told the feds all about the $1 million P. Diddy gave him to kill motherfucking Tupac Shakur, nigga. Oh, you don't know about that? Man, Diddy on everything you can think of, man. This nigga, listen, anytime you give a crazy motherfucking sadistic motherfucker money like P. Diddy got, that can build tunnels in his goddamn house and have houses all over wherever he want, and man, please. Come on, man. You're naive if you don't think that shit is true. That man got Tupac killed, man. Fuck Diddy. Keefe D told everything. That's why Diddy fucked up now. They done found everything, man. Because of Tupac. Tupac's spirit came back. He said it. Tupac, he said it in his raps. He a prophet. Nigga, reincarnated. You know you niggas hate it. Nigga Machiavelli, nigga, you ain't know? That nigga predicted his death, man. And talk shit about P. Diddy before he died. He knew it. The fuck out of here. And listen, I'm old enough to remember when Tupac died, nigga. Because I was in the room with 2 white girls. God bless the dead Opal. She was one of my little white girls, man. We used to fuck. And she had her cousin, and I fucked her. That bitch burnt me, my nigga. I wanted to kill that bitch. But anyway, I was in the room with them 2 white girls, right? And it was on, I think it was MTV News, bro. And they was like, Tupac finally dies in the hospital. And man, them hoes was crying, right? And you know, I'm mad, right? But I'm mad at them hoes too. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck you crying for? Bitch, you don't know that nigga. But I'm really mad that Tupac gone. So I leave and go to the corner store, right? Dog. Everywhere I pulled up to, it was come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. What do we have here now? Do you want to ride or die? La 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 la. That's niggas was playing that everywhere you went. That song right there. You can go to the McDonald's, niggas in the parking lot playing that shit. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Pictures, paragraphs, and loaded. Wise words being quoted. People witnessing the rap can't quote it. Bow down, pray to God, hoping that it's listening. Seeing niggas coming for me with my diamonds and they glistening. Pay attention, Hail Mary, catch me as the curse. Deep inside the solitary minds of a madman screams, evil alerts. Mama told me never stop until I'm busting up. Fuck the world if they can't adjust. Nigga, that shit was wild, man. It's crazy that people was playing that one song, bro, when Tupac died. That shit was crazy. That was the song back then. But man, shit, fuck that. Anybody can die, niggas. Anybody killer out here, man. Tank better tighten up, boy. Yeah, that nigga can knock Frank out. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it better be, goddammit, because you know Shakur waiting in the back. Crossing his fingers like, man, don't lose, because that's a payday. Don't nobody want to lose. Man, Tank lose, that go to payday. And then, then it's going to be a rematch. Man, come on, man. And then what if Tank lose the rematch? What if Tank lose the rematch? Real talk, bro. If he beat the man bad in the first fight, do we even want a rematch? You think he gonna retire undefeated? I don't know, man. Like, he ain't taking this nigga serious, bro. This nigga might sleep him. That nigga might sleep Tank, bro. Cause Tank ain't taking him serious. Like, I don't know, bro. I just hope the nigga take the nigga serious, man. Cause Frank ain't tweeting nothing. He only concentrating on Tank Davis. That's it. He only got one person to concentrate on. Tank concentrating on like 6 different people at one time, bro, beefing with everybody. I'm telling you, he had put a video out when that nigga was on the stationary bike. You know, he was riding a bike. That nigga had his phone in his hand, nigga. That nigga, he was checking it. Nigga, please. He wasn't looking at the phone, but he had it in his hand on the bike. You know what I'm saying? They was filming him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the phone in your hand, homie. I ain't seen no video with Frank Mom with that phone in his hand, G. I'm just saying, you over there with Earl, you know goddamn well they talking about he beefing with Floyd Mayweather. How you know that nigga ain't went over there and gave that nigga no game? Just like he gave Ryan Garcia some motherfucking game. Now what I know, he said he got the X Factor in either hand. Everybody know that, dog. That ain't no military. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody keeps saying that, dog. That's all I'm saying. Everybody keeps saying Tank gonna knock this man out. Everybody, dog. Everybody. I know he can't fight for him, but he can give up game because he's a Hall of Fame fighter. And if you don't like a motherfucker, the game that he gives can be essential, bro. He gave Ryan Garcia game. on the weight and all type of ways to manipulate shit. Put out the fucking video for me. Yeah, get into his mind. Floyd Mayweather is in Tank Davis' mind. Floyd Mayweather put out a poster that said, I want to see Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis instead of Frank Martin. And put Shakur Stevenson's name first, like he was the A-side. Floyd Mayweather is in Tank Davis' mind because he raised and groomed him from a little baby boy. He wasn't a baby boy, but as far as boxing, he was a baby boy. And introduced him to the world, Craig. Remember when he was ashamed to talk and Floyd had to say all the things that he had to say? He's not a promoter. He's a boxer with brain damage. Of course he's going to talk about his own accolades every time he gets a chance to. You say Calvin the only one that groomed Tank? I don't know. I think Floyd Mayweather gave him the game. Because look at how Tank fight. You can see the similarities. You know Floyd worked day in and day out with Roger, Floyd Sr. Hell, they even worked with Devin, remember? Continuously. Over the years. Tutelage. So you have to ingest that and know that a man that's getting money off of Tank Davis, putting fighters in front of him that he knows that Tank can win, is dangerous for Tank Davis. You know, everybody got their own goals. I don't think Floyd the GOAT, but, you know, that can be debatable. But I'm a historian, so I will always say Ezra Charles over everybody, then Floyd. But, you know, that's a historian type of pick. I go with the niggas that were ducked by the great Sugar Ray Robinson. I go with the niggas that beat all the niggas from the Murderers Row. I go with the nigga that beat Charlie Burley 2 times in a row. I go with the nigga that had ALS and still fought for the heavyweight championship 2 times. I go with him, the black, ugly, dark-skinned nigga named Ezra Charles that was ducked by the great Sugar Ray Robinson. Told his manager, I'm too pretty to fight Charlie Burley. But it was Ezra Charles that beat Charlie Burley 2 times in a row. I go with him, the greatest resume in boxing history. I go with him. Yeah, I go with him. But that's a debate. And nobody gonna dig in the crates like me. But Floyd is great. I just feel like he's blaspheming, talking about the future. I agree with him in the present, but the past can be debatable. But you say nobody in the future will ever be better than you, that's like talking like you God, boy. You don't know who being born right now that's going to be better than you. There's a nigga turning 18 every day. You don't know. Shout out to Kermel, man. You know, that's the new Orthodox Tank. He's coming up next on deck. Yeah, they always got backup plans. Floyd Smart. He's a mind manipulator. He has lots of money and lots of connections. The connections are all that matter. Suleiman. Don't ever think that you don't need niggas in your cabinet to run ideas by them first. That belt is a disgrace to the black race, if you ask me. You need whoever wins that belt that night needs to take that belt and kick that bitch over the top ropes. You say motherfucker with Floyd talent and work ethic don't come around every day. Hey, listen, it's a hard work, but it's the mind state, bro. It ain't even the work ethic. It ain't even. It's none. It's none of that. It's the mental. Floyd's mind is different than other guys, bro. Like I tell all the young black youth that if you can control your anger and your emotions, you are the strongest man in the world. But if you let someone get you upset and you lose your cool, that shows weakness. Because you let someone beat you for your emotional. So men have to control their emotions. Men are in control and in charge of the red button. If we ever get emotional and push the red button, that's the end of the world, right? So we can't have no one emotional in the White House because they access to too much power. The Secretary of Defense was in danger when Hillary Clinton was in office. But as for president, you cannot have, in my opinion, a woman as president. It's dangerous because of the estrogen. And a lot of men now are acting like women and being very, very feminine and emotional. I remember when Granddaddy never cried. You'll never see this nigga cry. Niggas ain't used to cry back in the old days. You see a nigga crying, man, you was about to die. I don't give a fuck what was going on. That's why the Temptation made a song, I Wish It Would Rain, so I can go outside and cry and disguise the tears in my eye. Because it wasn't good for a man to cry. But look at niggas now, they so sensitive, like little bitty baby boys. Mad because you said you ain't shit, I'll beat your ass. What's wrong with that? Use a boxer. Don't say my name. That sound like a bitch. Only time you supposed to say don't say my name is if you are in a commission of a crime. And you like, hey nigga, if I get caught, nigga, don't mention my name. Shout out to Jeezy. But that's what it is. Other than that, if you's a boxer, nigga, who you gonna fight? Nigga, Shakur Stevenson. There's always going to be an old white man at the end of every fight if you win asking you who you want to fight next. Ever since the beginning of boxing. Why are y'all trying to change that? I guess Muhammad Ali a clout chaser, huh? Joe Frazier, George Foreman, I beat that gorilla in Manila. You supposed to do that. Why is y'all trying to change the game? Why y'all trying to change the game? I'm talking about, man, it's real soft out here, man. It's like y'all niggas singing love songs to these bitches, my nigga. Girl, I'm always thinking about you. I can't get you out of my mind. I need you, baby, love, to the end of time. Girl, I'm always thinking about you. Please, baby, but you're not mine, and I'm not blind. I seen you holding hands with another man, made me wanna go and get my goddamn gun. And then I think about all the time I can do, bitch, I guess I'll let you have your fun. But if that pussy nigga ever hurt you, or he brings you home, just call my phone and come back home. Girl, you got me sad, feeling really bad, 'cause you let me go and I ain't got no one. Yeah, you niggas writing love songs to these bitches. Go stream Part Twice on all platforms. I can't see if y'all hit my like button or not. I think y'all needs to hit it. If you're hearing the playback right now, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your cousin, tell your friend. Come on in, man. Talk this boxing with your boy, man. I'm up, nigga. I'm finna roll one, too. Fuck what you talking about. What y'all smoking on? What pack y'all smoking on right now, man? You know what I'm smoking. I'm smoking that Haney pack right now. Ugh. I'm talking about that shit real smooth. It ain't got all that punch to it. It ain't got no real punch, you know, but it's smooth. You know. Get you through a nice live. How long I been talking? A minute 46. It's all good, man. It's all good. I hate that Cody Crowley. Because I was really propping him up, but, you know, you can't fight with your eye, man. But he said that before. He said he had triple eye surgery. And niggas was like, oh, man, we ain't trying to hear that. And he said somebody's father. And niggas was making fun of that, and I hate that shit. Motherfuckers can't even tell you about their problems no more, bro, without you making fun of them. That's why people keep it in and end up killing you, you know. You holding so much shit in, man. Can't even tell a motherfucker good morning no more, bro. What the fuck so good about this morning, bitch? Nigga, my bitch just fucked 4-5 niggas last night. Is you one of them, nigga? Hell no, nigga, but how she look? You ready to kill about this bitch? The fuck? You better calm your ass down, nigga. Niggas is crazy nowadays, man. But one thing you gotta know, just like your next door neighbor crazy, these boxers are even crazier because they get hit in the head every day. Or whenever they spar, or whenever they get in the ring. That's too much. That shit alters your brain. Just like ingesting too much sugar or alcohol, it's going to morph your brain eventually over the years. You don't even know that, right? That's physiology 101, man. You really supposed to eat one ingredient foods: peanuts, apples, broccoli, fruits, vegetables, like meats. If you eat meat, I don't eat meat. I'm a vegetarian. You know what I'm saying? All this shit that come in a package is really not good for you. You got fish that you can freeze for over months at a time. That's not good for you. Even though it's fish, it's a clone, I guarantee you. You know, fish supposed to be frozen for a fucking month, and you can still eat it. But y'all don't listen to my old video when I showed you what Bill Clinton said. He said they're going to continue to clone animals. Popeye's chicken. I'm going to continue to clone the animals, and I'm going to try not. He said no, he's going to sanction the countries and try to, and advise them not to use these same techniques to clone children. And he talking about Japan and all them countries in the Orientals that do that already. Anyway, damn, I had something in my throat. Damn. I'm just saying, bro. You know, shout out to Inouye, though. I'm just bullshitting. But no, Bill Clinton came on the White House lawn and said in 1997, when they cloned that sheep, and that sheep was having children, and the sheep was successful and everything, it was a successful clone, and they was celebrating that shit. And the public was afraid that people were going to start using that technique to clone children and make designer babies. And that's what his specific words. They're not going to let nobody make designer babies. That's immoral. And then, you can't, that's not right. And you're not supposed to do that. And when you believe anything the government said, everything is backwards. Remember that. Everything is backwards. We're going to sanction anybody that try to clone human beings. Yeah, right. You owe them people how much money? Trillions, not billions. Trillions of dollars. You can't tell them motherfuckers shit. They done cloned Godzilla already over there. They got so many different crazy looking animals over there in Japan and China and Cambodia and whatever the fuck Oriental country you want to think of. Yeah, nigga, you can't even, nigga, they say it's impossible to travel all the ocean. It's too much water. It's more water than earth, than land. And people don't even know that. They think earth is so big. Man, the land ain't shit compared to the ocean. And you can't even go down so far. Not even submarines. Ain't that a bitch? You didn't know that, did you? Ain't no telling what's down there. You don't know. They know. Trust me. I guarantee you. It's only a matter of time, man. The train gonna come. And it's gonna be all aboard. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Late one night, the train man came. Late one night, the train came back. Yeah, nigga, you gonna have the motherfucking aliens and all kinds of shit dropping down from the sky later on in about 20, 30 years maybe. They getting you prepared with the movies. They letting you know that the CIA work with the Hollywood execs to get people prepared for shit that comes. Y'all don't remember the cartoon Jetsons, right? That was in the 70s. They was letting y'all know robots was coming. In the 70s, you had a fucking talking robot, flying cars, living in the air because pollution was bad down low. Damn. Hey, man. We trying to keep y'all up to date so y'all don't be left behind, man. We drop game, we drop boxing, but we drop game too. We drop game. We over here dropping game, hit the like button. That's how we trick the algorithms, y'all. You talk that boxing shit, but then we drop game. I'm telling you. Niggas ain't peeping the script. The revolution would not be televised. You hear me? They've been saying that shit since the 60s, homie, before I was born. Niggas thought they was crazy. But look what they did to Rizza Islam and Farrakhan. They ain't even got no social media no more. They don't want you to hear that shit. But back to boxing, let me slide in on him. You know what Floyd doing. Floyd really don't want Tank to be better than him, y'all. You know that, right? Floyd don't want nobody to be better than him. Why you think he said what he said, man? Why you think Floyd said what he said? That man don't want nobody to be better than him, bro. And he said it. He said, ain't nobody in the past, the present, or the future better than me, bro. That's God-like. I can see you saying the past and the present, but the future, like I said, bro, it's a nigga having an 18-year-old birthday every day. You don't know who gonna come out the pussy, you know what I'm saying, better than you, nigga. That's God-like talk, you know. So, but Floyd talk like that, G. And you gotta respect that shit, cause that's just how he feels. You can't tell a man how to feel, you know. Niggas feel like killing all the time. Some niggas feel like they great. Some niggas feel like they God. Some niggas are humble. Some niggas ain't humble, bro. You can't, you know what I'm saying, predict what a man gonna feel, but that's how he feel. And you can't blame him. He ain't lost. Even though the pretty boy Floyd would have been a great way to end your career if you would have kept it like that even after you beat Oscar De La Hoya. And I just see that the beginning of Tank's career is like the end of Floyd's career. And now it's time for Tank to do like the pretty boy and go out and fight the killers now. Don't you feel me? Like, okay, you had your cupcakes and all your tune-ups. It's time to, not let your handlers pick your fights no more. It's time for you to, pick your own fights, bro. Do the Jake Paul, bro. Y'all hate Jake Paul, don't you? That man got a Mike Tyson fight, even though it's postponed, bro. How can you pull a fight like that? You got to be somebody that can generate money. And any one of you motherfuckers say that if you could do that, you wouldn't, you was a lie. If I can get out there and generate a fucking deal with Netflix, I would, bro. I swear I would. And I wouldn't give a fuck if y'all said I was on steroids or not. I wouldn't, bro. Because my family would be fed. And I'm finna fight a fucking icon, bro. You know? I wouldn't care what you niggas say. And, like, that's the whole point. Tank don't give a fuck what you niggas talking about. And it's up to him. If he beat Frank Martin, bro, it's up to him next. This is where we see the real Tank after Frank Martin, bro. Like I said, I picked Tank to beat Frank in round 10, 11, or 12. But it can be early, like they predict. I don't know. I think Frank got a little more heart than what y'all think. But it's all about the next fight with me. Because I don't want to see no Lomachenko. I don't want to see none with Shakur. And I know that's not the fight that's going to happen next. I know it. I know it, 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 I know it. I know it for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt. And if I'm wrong, I'll be so happy. Oh Lord, I'll be jumping for joy just to be like, yes, I was wrong, nigga. I was wrong. I was wrong, nigga. Yeah, I'll be happy to be wrong, boy. Yes, that's the only time that I'll be so happy to be wrong. You hear me, nigga? You hear me, nigga? I know you'll be motherfucking just so happy too. And then you'll get to knock Shakur out. All you Tank fans, you'll be so happy too, wouldn't you? You'll get the chance to knock Shakur out. 135, bro. Shakur stay ready. He already on weight. Just like Tank on weight. Ain't gonna be no problem. We ain't gotta make no catch weight. We ain't gotta worry about no rehydration clause. We ain't gotta worry about that. It's already a rehydration clause because the PFC, Suleiman, and all them boys, Gilberto, they made sure of that. They ain't gotta even, blame Tank no more. You ain't gotta worry about it, Tank. We got you. You just keep getting us that money, nigga. Keep knocking these niggas out. We gonna make sure they at weight that they supposed to be. They ain't gonna pull no Devin Haney on you. Yeah, nigga. Think I ain't tripping. I got a third eye. I can think what I want to think. I see it. I know it. I done seen it before. I know you supposed to protect your money, nigga. With your life. These niggas are in with, man, listen, this is always mob shit, nigga. This always been mafia. The boxing game always been ran by an organization, an organized crime. You got Suleiman. You think this motherfucker ain't linked in with the cartel, nigga? This motherfucker is based out of Mexico. There ain't no way in the world you getting a whole lot of money and you ain't putting in on somebody's plate.
get too much money, you gonna have to pay me in Mexico. Niggas extort motherfuckers in Mexico, and if you don't pay, you'll die. And if you don't motherfucking believe me, that's your problem. I lived with these motherfuckers for over a decade, and I know them. You got Mexicans that get locked up in the federal penitentiary. Hold on, let me get this right. This is some real shit. Yeah, you get Mexicans that get locked up in the federal penitentiary. You know, they might have got caught on a truck that had a whole bunch of them people dope. And you talking about staying in America? No, you gonna die. You gotta come back to Mexico when you get out. Ain't no going back to, you gotta come back and pay for that dope. You gotta do some more run, but them motherfuckers be scared to go back to Mexico when they in the feds. They be looking scared as hell when they get close to their release date. It'd be crazy, man. I be fearing for them, you know. But hey, that's the name of the game, G. You chose that life, you know. Let me grab some of these potato chips right quick. This is jalapeno shit. I gotta get some. But no, man, Tank should knock the boy out in like about 10 or 11. I ain't gonna lie, I see that fight like a Mario Barrios fight. I see that fight like a Mario Barrios fight, man. Straight up. Tank gonna get frustrated, though. Oh, these bitches like that, too. They tried to hide these bitches from me. Yeah, but that's gonna be a good one, boy. I know it. First round, it's gonna be action. Watch what I tell you. Yeah, first round. What'd he say? Oh. But hey, Floyd Mayweather, man, I don't know, man. Floyd might pull the string, though. You think he'll get him to fight Kermel in about a year? Like, if Tank lose, like, how would that career go? How would his career go if Tank lose? Because he know he got to get a rematch. And, like, look at both scenarios. He'll be cool if he win the rematch. But if he lose the rematch, where his career go? Like, who he fight after that? Will he go ahead and get Devin Haney? You know what I'm saying? Like, you thinking realistic now. Because everybody, you know, want to find out if Frank Martin for real.
Is this nigga really the real deal like Earl Spence think he is? Like, why would Earl Spence invest in this motherfucker, man, if he ain't know what he was looking at? He didn't think the man had talent. You put your name on that shit. You gonna put your name on some shit you don't think gonna win in the race? Earl known for winning, not taking no tune-ups, nigga. That nigga, hey, listen. Frank Martin made an excuse for the fucking, what's that fight? Artem. He said that the day before and the day of the fight, he was all on his feet, didn't really get the chance to, rest, and came in flat, right? Okay. Let's say that was true. Let's say you come in on fight night, Juneteenth, and you A1. Ain't no excuse. Because you already admitted that you was flat the fight before. And you telling everybody that you can't really wait and depend on the judges, nigga. You giving up the game plan unless you trying to spin people. Tank predicting rounds. It ain't nothing new for Tank to predict that though. I think he said 8. That's close to what I said. I think it's 10, 11, or 12. But if you prove me wrong, it's gonna have to be early in the fight. It'll never be late. The reason I say 10, 11, 12 is because I think Frank gonna try to box. I don't think Frank gonna try to go in there and try to hurt Tank. But the way I'm thinking now, I done changed my mind. I think Frank gonna come out early because he know he can't go 12 rounds with Tank. That's just what I think. You know what I'm saying? I think he know he can't go 12 with Tank. I'm fucking these chips up, nigga. I got the cheese dip with that bitch, nigga. That bitch tastes like steak. My girl sleep. She ain't leaving nothing to eat. Treat me like a dog. It's all good. I still love you, baby. But no, nigga. He gonna have to come out early on Tank, bro. That's the only way for him to win. He can't go 12 rounds with Tank. I don't think his stamina good enough to do that. He ain't falling to number 212 rounds. Y'all know I keep saying that. Y'all know he hand-picked, nigga. So, if he do come out, he gonna come out strong early, watch. And just like y'all say, all right, nigga, watch what happened when Tank get them small gloves. Same thing with Frank, nigga. He gonna have some small gloves too. And that's the bullshit, right? That's the shit ain't nobody talking about. You hurt Tank with the big gloves. Nobody say nothing about Tank hurting him in sparring. They just said it turned into a fight. And everybody was giving him praise after the sparring match. Y'all say sparring don't matter, right? Oh, okay. Except for that edited sparring video. It ain't edited. That's 20-something consecutive punches, man. You don't want to look at it. See, you talking about them 20-something consecutive punches, man. Look at this. I don't care about that edited shit. Okay, I remember. I remember y'all talking about y'all like that tape though. I know that's right. That sparring match was real, but that sparring match with Tank and Frank wasn't real. Like I said, he said he hurt Tank, but ain't nobody in the interview said nothing about Tank hurting him. So I don't know, just cause Tank got smaller gloves, Frank gonna have smaller gloves too, bro. You gotta think about that. I hurt you, you never hurt me. We got into a fight. And if Tank coming there with that same mind state and still Fimo and Devin Haney, they gonna get beat. I'm sorry. We're gonna be looking for a rematch. They're gonna be blaming it. And all the fight fans gonna be like, oh, see, Tank was distracted. He was talking about Carissa. He was talking shit to Floyd. He didn't have his mind on the fight. He underestimated. He was over there beating with everybody. That's gonna be the lick. That's gonna be the lick. What? That nigga better beat the shit out of Frank, boy. I'm telling you. Niggas got videos already lined up. I know that nigga BFTV. He the type of nigga probably already working on videos. Hey, that little weird motherfucker probably already got videos on deck. He said he gonna make 30 videos in 30 days, nigga. I'ma watch all of them. Boy, look here. That's gonna be funny. That nigga crossed his nuts so hard on Tank, boy. Now you talking about hate. Any Devin Haney fan hate Tank, but I'm talking about that nigga is the number one. Who the number one Devin Haney fan in the world? BFTV. If he can't do it, nobody can. That nigga jump on a grenade for Tank, nigga. I mean, not for Tank, for Haney, nigga. He act like he back in the army, nigga. Watch out, Devin! No! Boom! That nigga say he gonna make 30 videos for 30 days and Tank lose. Yo, why you put that seed in my head, man? Now you got me want to see what kind. I know that nigga already making videos, nigga. That nigga pre-making videos, dog. That nigga sick. Hey, am I sick for thinking like that? Am I sick for thinking that he already making videos about Tank Davis losing? Oh man, that nigga stupid. I hope he don't see this, cause he might start doing that if he ain't. Let me stop talking. Yo, it's some wicked niggas out here. For real, dog.
You be thinking, like, you ain't never seen Wicked, though. Because if you did, none of this shit here will surprise you, bro. I swear to God. With nothing amaze you. You'll get sick of some shit. And you'll let niggas know like I let niggas know that I'm sick of this shit, but it wouldn't amaze you. And you wouldn't get upset. You would not get upset, I promise you. Because it's been like this forever. It's going to always be like that. The only difference is it's going to get worse. Yo, I don't know what the fuck kind of chips these is, but I'm going to make a nacho with these bitches. And I might go live because I make the best nachos. I'm going to probably do it for the AB fight. No, what time the AB fight come on? I'll probably do it for the for the tank fight. Yeah. Make a stone cold nacho with these chips right here. And get them bitches a free commercial. Put y'all niggas on some games. These bitches delicious. These bitches taste like it got meat in them. You hear me? These bitches taste like it got some meat in these bitches, nigga. That's the last one, so let me wipe my hands off. I'm finna suck my fingertip. That shit's gooder than a bitch. Oh, man. If I was a greedy nigga, I'd go get me some more. I'll wait till I get off live. Yes, sir. Know them crackers put something in that. I know them white folk put something in them goddamn chips there that I ain't supposed to be eating. They taste too goddamn good. You hear me? That's how you know everything is backwards. That's how you gotta think. Nigga, that shit was too goddamn good. You hear me? When I got out the penitentiary, nigga, my girl at the time, she was like, I got some grapes for you. Oh, you know I love grapes. You know I'm a vegetarian. Man, let me tell you. Hold up. Man, with my light at? I might have to go inside. I'm gonna be close to them goddamn chips. Hold on. Is it in my back pocket? Okay. I won't even go close to them goddamn chips. My girl gave me some grapes though. And she was like, I ate them bitches, man. I said, what the fuck? She laughing and shit. What the these bitches taste like? It was cotton candy grapes. I couldn't believe it. I said, I never in my life taste no grapes that taste like cotton candy. What are y'all doing in the lab? Y'all experimenting. I don't even get the red apples no more. There's so many apples that taste like peaches and apples that taste like fucking all kinds of shit, man. Man, I cut the apple open one time and just let it sit. That bitch just sat there and just looked at me. I ain't see no brown. It's brown a little bit, but not like it's supposed to. What kind of apple is that? That shit's supposed to turn rotten on me, didn't it? Y'all better be careful out there. They trying to turn y'all niggas into avatars, nigga. That motherfucking Popeye chicken sandwich did good, too. Niggas was killing about them bitches. You had niggas selling them bitches when they ran out at Popeyes.
for double the price. Shit, me. Vegetarian. Fuck that. I'm scared of it. Ever since Bill Clinton said that shit. It's a warning. He shot the warning shot to all the elites. He told all the people that needed to be, that was woke, under their language, they knew what he was talking about. You need something homegrown, that's what you better eat. Don't buy none in no packages. And they can't afford that, can you? You gotta get what you can afford, can't you? I know that's right. We'll see. Nigga, this fight right around the corner. All that training shit over with. It's time to tone down. Niggas ain't going hard in the gym or nothing no more. Niggas just working on fine tuning. It is what it is right now. Niggas got more time to concentrate on social media. You understand me? Niggas got time to concentrate on social media. Ain't that a bitch? We gonna see. I don't want to see no mother win. Episode 2 round. Episode 2. So he's ready to fight. His first. Hey, baby, gonna be all right. You gonna do good tonight. Yeah, mama. I'm gonna whip that nigga ass. All right, go on in there. Mother sits in the crowd, looking proud, watching her son get in the ring. Then she looks over and sees a dark-skinned nigga that looks bigger than her son. And he talking shit to her son. She's scared now. She's scared. She's clutching her chest now. Ding, ding, ding. Round 1. Her son jabs. Oh, he catches the man with a good hook. Oh, that's my baby. That's my son right there. Round goes on. Round 2 goes on. Same thing. Kick his ass, baby. Yeah. Round 3, his son gets kind of tired. Come on, baby. Pick up the pace. Round 4. Oh, my God. Big shot from the opponent. The big dark-skinned nigga hurt her son. Don't you hurt my baby. Jesus. Stop the fight. Sit your ass down, nigga. Let that boy get in the ring. Let that man fight. You beat Frank Martin, go on get Shakur, boy. That's what we want. Don't wait till number 7. Because if you wait to 7, it'll never happen. Shakur Stevens will be a fool to be signing to some PBC. You better sign a 2-contract deal. That's the max. And it got to be Tank. Man, y'all know Tank gonna fight Lomachenko next, man. Unless Frank Martin beat him. And then it's gonna be a rematch. Then everything gonna be on hold. And then who gonna win the rematch? That's the question. That's the biggest question of the night. And if you don't think that Frank Martin can win, cool. We ain't tripping. We ain't tripping over here. We just asking what if. You know, What if that nigga really is the real deal that Earl Spence think he is? What if that nigga really did have an off night against Artem? Because he did look impressive against the drug cheat. He did look impressive against his other fights. What if he looks like a new and improved, a better version of himself? Not like the Artem fight. And we all know Tank gives up rounds. What if Tank is working on a game plan to not give up rounds? That will be a detriment too. Just like I heard someone say, man, don't go in there and try to fight Tank all hard. That's going to get you knocked out. Yes, it is. I ain't going to say what channel it was. You know who you are. That'll be a bad idea if Frank Martin go in there talking about he going to knock some Tank out. I don't know if he should do that. That'll be a bad idea. Yeah, because that's how everybody get knocked out when they go in there and try to hit on Tank. Yeah, you need to go in there and just box and try to, you know what I'm saying, stay away from Tank power. No, nigga, Frank want to go in there and hurt that boy. And you don't want that to happen. You want that boy to stay away from Tank power, don't you? And you glad that he black because you think he's slick and he gonna stay away from Tank power, don't you? That ain't his style. Frank Martin only stay away from certain shots, but he loves to engage. And that's just his M.O. And that's what he's going to do with Tank, even if he gets knocked out. And that's why they're training him for 1, 2, and 3 rounders. Y'all didn't miss the game plan. I didn't. This is going to be a bomb burner. Tank Davis already said he's a front runner, so he already knows in his mind that he's going to have to take him out early. And Frank Martin knows exactly that he cannot last 12 rounds with no Tank. So, and he's going to have to come out early. And these two niggas know this shit, and they don't like each other. And you done talked about that nigga's bitch. Now that's a sin. And it's going to make another motivation happen inside the ring. And I feel like it's going to be a barn burner and make the best man win. But if Tank lose, man, who going to win the rematch? If he lose convincingly, will he want the rematch? Earl Spence ain't got no rematch. He got beat convincingly. One in the clause. One in the rematch clause. What happened? Oh, I know. Nobody want to see no real bad ass whooping again. I'm just saying. And I'm not playing this time. If Frank Martin beat the shit out of Tank Davis in the first fight, like Earl Spence got beat in the first fight, will there ever be a rematch? I'm so glad there's a rematch clause because that lets me know that Tank knows it's a possibility of losing. I asked that question. I said, man, is it a rematch clause? Because, you know, some niggas just like, man, Tank gonna knock this nigga out. That shit ain't nothing. Fuck it. It ain't nothing. Walk in the park. Tune up. I don't need for no rematch clause. Fuck that nigga. I ain't gonna fight that nigga again. That's what he said about Pitbull. You gonna fight him again? Hell no, man. Fuck him. The fucking rematch clause from them Pitbull crews. I thought he was gonna be like that with with Frank Martin. I thought he wasn't gonna have no fucking rematch clause for that shit. Man, fuck Frank Martin. Who the fuck is Frank Martin, man? How the fuck you got a rematch clause for Frank Martin? Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be no rematch, but since it's a rematch clause, like, what if he lose? But what if he get beat bad, though? That's what I'm saying, though. Like, if it's a close fight, y'all can see the rematch coming. And then, you know, Tank can win the next fight. And if he lose bad, then ain't nobody gonna want to see that. And they gonna be like, Tank got exposed and all that bullshit. And then it's gonna be bad for Shakur. And that's the only thing I'm talking about. That's the only person I'm worried about is Shakur. And it'll be all right. It'll be okay for him because now he can go on and fight Frank Martin because he ducked him originally, to fight Tank. And it's like, at least you can do is fight me now. You know what I'm saying? But it won't be no payday. It still won't be no payday. Even if he beat Tank, it won't be no payday if he fought Shakur. Like, even if Frank Martin win the rematch and go fight Shakur, it still won't be no payday. And that's what everybody know. That's why don't nobody want Frank Martin to beat Tank Davis, dog. Cause it's gonna fuck it up for Shakur. It's gonna fuck it up for everybody, for real. If Frank Martin beat Tank in a rematch, that'll fuck the whole bag up. That'll fuck the whole play up. That's why I know they put Frank Martin there on for a reason, bro. They think that Tank, his style is tailor-made for Tank, bro. And he is susceptible to that body, dog. So Frank probably, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I just want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it. I can't wait. Hey, man, niggas, stay out of trouble, man, so y'all can see this fight. A lot of niggas gonna get locked up before they can see this fight. Ain't that a bitch? Them niggas still in the streets, and I know niggas planning on this fight. So y'all niggas stay out of trouble, man, so y'all can watch the fight, my nigga. I'm saying, man, I remember I got locked up for a Tyson fight back in the day. I was mad as fuck, bro. Y'all niggas stay out of trouble, man. Y'all niggas be out there bullshitting, niggas around this bitch shooting for no reason now. Niggas just shooting for anything. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful out there, man. You can get popped by a stray in the wrong neighborhood, man. Just chill out, man. Kick it with your bitch until the fight. Juneteenth, man. Fire your barbecue, fire your grill up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Drink some, smoke some, celebrate Juneteenth, nigga, like it's supposed to. Like 4th of July. That's our 4th of July. You know that, right? You know that, right? That's our 4th of July. But we gonna celebrate 4th of July stronger than we do Juneteenth. Watch. It's all good. I don't celebrate none of that shit. I just celebrate my birthday and the New Year's. Because every day is Thanksgiving. That's how I make my living, hit my life. And every day is Mother's Day, right? And every day should be Father's Day. But everything is backwards. So remember that to the end of time. Anytime you hear a nigga talk, don't believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. And then even when you see it, analyze. Look a little bit closer. Because niggas be lying. A smile ain't nothing but a frown turned upside down. Ain't nobody got no crystal ball. Frank Martin is a man. Tank Davis is a man. Both of them niggas bleed the same color. And just because you think this nigga gonna get knocked out don't mean that's gonna happen, nigga. I want to see what happens, nigga. I think Frank Martin game. I think it's gonna take a lot to knock that nigga out. I don't think it's gonna be no early night. If it do, it's gonna be for Tank. If it's an early fight, it's gonna be because Tank get knocked out, bro. That's just what I think. I think this is a Mario Barrios fight for Tank. Probably a little bit tougher. That's just what I think. That's what I hope. Because I loved that Mario Barrios fight. You ain't like that fight? Man, I loved that Mario Barrios fight. That was a good fight for Tank, man. He went up at 140, and this a big nigga right here. Frank ain't no little nigga. And they ain't got that rehydration shit. Yeah, that nigga might jack up and be bigger than a motherfucker. I want to see, man, I can't wait to see how them niggas look in the ring on fight night, nigga. When they motherfucking announcing them niggas and they say hit them gloves, nigga.
I want to see if that nigga look like Drago, nigga. I must break you. I want to see, man, because ain't no rehydration for this shit, right? Frank a big cock diesel ass nigga, man. That nigga strong as fuck, but they say the muscles gonna fuck him over, though. I don't know, bro. Hey, shout out to Daniel Dubois, man. I like Daniel Dubois, nigga. I feel like he got robbed by Usyk. Yeah. So y'all be careful, man. Y'all stay safe so y'all can watch this fight. And like I said, fire that grill up on Juneteenth, not just for the 4th of July. This our holiday, nigga. And I hate the fact they put this stupid ass belt, nigga. When whoever win the fight, nigga, kick that fucking belt in the goddamn crowd. Yeah, nigga, fuck that shit. We out this bitch. Peace before love, nigga. Always. Remember that. Peace. Tighten up, Floyd.